the untouched beauty and view of the majestic mountains. Two highest points of the valley, one the highest post office in the world and the other highest village in the world connected with Motorable road. You will not find a more beautiful, peaceful and an inspiring place than these.
This is the day 7 of our journey. These are just the glimpses of today's journey to Langza, Hikkim and Komik. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe now so that you get the regular updates. This is Rakesh Jain and welcome to my channel, Wanderer. Good morning everyone, I am in Kaza and right now having breakfast at the Jibhi homestay. The plan for today is to visit Hikkim, Langza and Komik to see the world's highest post office and the village. The view of this journey is going to be extremely beautiful as you have been seeing all the way. So stay tuned with me, and right now I am having the breakfast in the typical, the SPITI cultural way, where we are seated on a soft mattress and a small heighted table. Let me just show you this view. Jigme staff, I do have here Vikas and Ashik. That's Angamo. Oh, hello. Say hello.
Hello.
Oh, that's nice. And that's the typical, the low heighted table where we are seated on the floor on a soft mattress and having breakfast. This is the vessel in which the hot tea is kept, and that's the tandoor, the favorite place here that keeps this entire room warm. So stay tuned with me. The view is going to be beautiful and the journey is going to be unforgettable.
After the nice heavy breakfast, we are now starting the journey towards Langza, Hikkim and Komik. Kaza to Langza is around 16 kilometers. This charming village Kaza is nestled in one of the most scenic valleys and has some of the most breathtaking landscapes. The region is so fascinating that every moment spent here brings a new view and experience in these mountains. Today you will experience the essence of the place from stunning viewpoints, some as high as 4,580 plus meters above the sea level. We were excited to see snow on the edges of these mountains and so close to us. I thought I saw a yak at a distance and ran towards it. Looks like a breed of yak. If anyone knows about this breed, please let me know in the comment box. There is an interesting story behind this beautiful mountain that you see. Also a fairy tale is associated, which I will tell you later. Wow, look at that village. That must be Langza. How beautiful. The small village houses around 150 plus residents who work hard to retain their ancient traditions and customs. Let's head towards the village. As you can see, it's very sparsely populated. This is a common sight in these villages. As the water is frozen, the villagers depend upon these streams of water flowing from the mountains. Due to the scarcity of water, you will not find public toilets in these places. This is just an FYI for you. If you remember, we had seen such a structure where the stones were neatly arranged even in my Rakchham video. These stones do have some inscriptions inscribed on it. I'm at Langza and this is the famous Buddha statue. This is 35 feet long and I am at an altitude of 14,300 feet. Yes, you heard it right. I am standing right now at an altitude of 14,300 feet.
It is pretty cold out here, and just look at the beautiful view around me. And this is the statue that you will never miss, even from a distance, when you are coming on this way to Langza. And me is the चोचो पीक है ना भैया, चोचो पीक है ना वो, और उसके पीछे शिला पीक है। वो क्या है, वो सबसे बड़ा है, क्या है सबसे बड़ा पीक है क्या? ओके।
The snow-covered mountain you see is the Chow Chow Kang Nilda Peak, and behind that is the Shila Peak. There is an interesting story that runs which says that the weather turns very bad whenever someone has tried to climb this peak. Chow Chow Kang Nilda Peak in English would mean the fairy princess mountain on which the sun and moon shines. In context to this Chow Chow saga, there was a fairy who fell in love with a man who broke her heart. It is said that the weather turns foul whenever a man tries to approach her. This gigantic statue of Buddha guards this little hamlet of Langza. It is the tallest structure in the village and is located atop a hill. The villagers believe that this Buddha idol protects them from evil spirits and thus revere this statue with the utmost respect. The Buddha statue adds a unique magical feel to this area. When we visited this Langza Buddha statue, cold wind was blowing fiercely, making us shiver. Still, all we could do was stare in awe at the colorful statue standing alone and facing the beautiful valley surrounded by snow-peaked mountains. Every nook and corner from above the hill was worth capturing. The landscape of Langza village can leave anyone spellbound. You can even spot the Milky Way with naked eyes during the nighttime here. Stay with me. Our next destination is an interesting destination where the highest post office in the world is situated. All this while we used to see these snow-capped mountains at a distance, and now I am literally in one of those snow-capped mountains. Just see the snow around. Now wherever you go, you will find the snow everywhere and so close. All these potholes are as a result of the snow melting from these mountains. We are at a point where we need to decide whether we need to head towards Komik or Hikkim. We decided to head towards Hikkim. The drive is going to be around 8 km to Hikkim. Honestly, this distance didn't matter to us as we wanted to be amidst this beautiful landscape. Literally no one around in this cold desert. Whenever you see a car or a person, you feel happy. Oh, there is now someone around. I am finally at Hikkim, which houses the highest post office in the world. This is Hikkim. That's it. My wife has already bought the postcard.
I am also posting a postcard to myself from the world's highest post office. Let's see if it reaches me.
The locals charge anything from rupees 50 to 75 for these postcards that you can post to your near and dear ones. Let me first straight away head towards the post office. From the parking area, we had to hike down through the steep 65-degree decline to the post office. See, all the houses here have a thick layer of almost 2 feet high of these roofs. This is to protect the houses from the extreme harsh weather conditions here. That's the board that says Hikkim Post Office 50 meters. And here we are.
It really feels great to be at the world's highest post office. Yes, I am at Hikkim. And as you can see,
the board says विश्व का सबसे ऊंचाई पर स्थित डाकघर. The world's highest post office. Altitude in meters is 4,440 meters.
I have just posted a postcard a few seconds back, and let's see if it reaches me. But nevertheless, you also plan so that you can post a postcard to yourself and enjoy this feeling here.
The post office goes into half-yearly hibernation every year when it snows here. This is the view around the post office. Hikkim village is home to around 40 odd families who mainly depend on agriculture for a living here. This is the post office. I see someone inside. You can see this post office stamp there. This looks like their residence also. That was postmaster's daughter who didn't want to be filmed. As it was a holiday, we could not purchase the stamps, but we posted the postcard, as you can pay the penalty when the postcard arrives. In fact, a couple of weeks time, I received this postcard and I just could not believe it. That postcard brought all the memories together alive. Now the last destination that we are heading is another interesting destination, and that is the Komik village. Stay tuned with me and you will find out why. The distance between Hikkim and Komik is just around 3 kilometers.
Quite an exciting day today. Just a few minutes back, I was at Hikkim, the world's highest post office.
And now I am at the Komik village, which is considered to be the highest village in the world connected with Motorable road. Though this ranking has been debated. The altitude is 4,587 meters, which is the highest so far in this journey and in my life also, I can say. This is the outside view of the mud-walled monastery that overlooks this vast valley covered with patches of land with snow-peaked mountains. Let's get inside and see this ancient monastery. The Komik Tangyod monastery is like a fortified castle on the edge of a deep canyon above Komik village. The Komik monastery or the Tangyod monastery also houses monk quarters where some 40 to 50 monks reside. See the paintings on outside wall of this Komik monastery. The Komik monastery, built in the 14th century, houses several murals, scriptures and tanakas belonging to that era. These are the tantric masks and some fearsome statues here. Also in this trip, this is the first time I am seeing so many cattle and sheep around. The highest point of the valley, the untouched beauty, view of these majestic mountains with hardly a soul around, you will always remember and cherish this memory. Now we head back. It's time to show you some experiences of the local culture also. Please don't go away.
Jigme homestay, they are making vegetarian momos and a special soup for us. I'll just show you how they are making it. तो ये आप लोग वेज मोमोज बना रहे हैं, राइट?
जी जी।
तो ये गेहूं का आटा है?
हाँ जी, गेहूं का आटा है ये। इसको पहले पानी से ऐसे गूंथते इतना तक।
और वो मशीन?
ये मशीन से इतना वो करते हैं, इसको वैसे हाथ से भी करते हैं पर जल्दी के लिए मशीन से कर देते हैं, थोड़ा जल्दी हो जाता है हमारा।
अच्छा।
हाँ जी जी।
और ये स्टफिंग काय का बनता है भैया?
इसमें हमारे हर सब्जी, शिमला मिर्च है, गाजर है, मूली है, बंद गोभी है, पत्ता गोभी है, पनीर है, फिर थोड़ा मक्खन भी है।
अच्छा।
हाँ जी। ये इसको मोजा बोलते हैं, इसको स्पेशल होता है ये मोमोज के लिए। इसका सर्दियों में हम मीट का मोमो बनाते हैं, आलू का मोमो बनाते हैं, सब्जी वेज मिक्स का भी बनाते हैं। ये स्पेशल होता है, इसको बोलते हैं मोजा।
मोजा।
हाँ जी।
तो ये कितने मिनट का स्टीम करते हैं?
10-15-20 मिनट में तैयार।
15-20 मिनट में तैयार हो जाता है मोमो। ओके ओके। और इसको मोमोज के साथ कुछ चटनी रहता है, कैसा है?
चटनी में बनाते हैं और साथ में सूप।
अच्छा, मोमोज एंड सूप, इसका ये कॉम्बिनेशन रहता है?
हाँ जी जी।
ठीक
और
है।
साथ में चटनी भी है।
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा। थैंक यू भैया, हम भी वेट कर रहे हैं कि कैसा स्वाद रहेगा, और फिर खाने के बाद हम आपको बताएंगे। बट थैंक यू वेरी मच। So that was the making of the momos, and I'm also now very eagerly waiting for it to be cooked and served, and then I'll let you know how it tastes. And since it is made by the locals here, and I'm sure it will be the most authentic taste here that we can get to taste here in the homestay environment. The momos and the soup is ready. In the homestay we do have some guests even from Calcutta. Hello. So this is the momos and the soup here. So I'm getting to taste the momos myself now, and it's nice, I should say. That's the, I guess, the advantage of trying the local culture food and things like that. Thank you for watching this video, and if you have liked the information, then please do subscribe, like and share the link with others. Thank you. This is Rakesh Jain.